I guess we can get started. These are the little gift box we're going to make. Can everybody see that okay?
Yep.
All right. And this is 1, 2. So that's what we're going to be making. So for your supplies, do you have your greeting card, scissors, pencil, ruler, Scotch tape, and some tissue paper? So if you have your card, everybody ready? Okay, good. So you take your card, and what you're going to do is cut it down the middle. So you'll have 2 pieces. Then you take like the back of the card or the message side. We're going to make the bottom of the card, the box bottom. So cut your card down the center. Good, thank you. You'll have 2 pieces. Good. All right. Then take the side that has the message on it. This is going to be for the bottom of the box. And you take your ruler and you'll be measuring from opposite corner to opposite corner. And take your pencil and just put a line kind of like in the middle there. Then go to the other corner. And what you're doing is you're making an X and doing a line just in the middle. And what you're going to end up with is an X. And the middle of that X, make a small dot. The card that has the small dot. And what you're going to do is bring this up to the middle of that dot and crease it. This is on the small side. Do the same on this side. And there's not any space between them when you fold it. They just kind of butt up against each other. Then you do the same thing on the long side, fold it over to the middle of that small dot. Do the same thing, fold this over, and they meet. There's no space between them. They meet, but they do not overlap. And just put a nice crease in it. So take your bottom, which has a small circle, and what you're going to do, take the small side and you're going to cut up to where the creases meet. I don't know if I could, is this better to see? So you'll be cutting up where these creases meet. Both sides. Then do the same on, this is the short side of your card. Cut up to the creases where they meet on each side. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to make the bottom of the box. So what you do is you fold those small flaps inside. And you have the larger piece hanging. Fold this up and crease it over, because that's how you're making your box. Then this is where you might want to really crease it, crease the sides, and then probably put a little Scotch tape to keep it closed and secure. And the same for the other side. Fold it in, they overlap. Take this size and fold it over. And you should have your bottom of your box. Great, yeah. And I think it's helpful to put a little Scotch tape on there to keep it closed. And there again, just crease your corners. Then you take, this is going to be the top of your box. It's your image. And you're going to do the same thing. Measure from corner to corner and make a line. And then do the other corners, the opposite corners, same thing as you did for the bottom of the box. Put a line, because you'll be making an X. And then put a nice sized circle in the middle of that X. This will give the top of your box, so it'll go over the bottom of the box. And then for your top, where your image is going to be the top of your box, this is what we're working on. And this is where we have the large circle. And this is where you're going to be doing the same thing. you'll be cutting up. This is the short side of your card. Cut up to where the creases meet. On both sides. And then cut up on the opposite short side. Cut up to where the creases meet. All right, now we're going to make the top. So you're doing the same thing. You bring these two flaps, bring them in, and they're going to be overlapping. This is how you're going to be making your box. Oh, this larger size over it. Crease it. Crease the sides. And you might want to take a little Scotch tape and close it. Same on the other side. Overlap. Pull this over the top. And crease it. Now this is your top of your box. So now let's see if your top goes over your bottom of the box. So now just take it apart. Good. And in the bottom, we're going to put the tissue paper. So I cut the tissue paper so that it's much longer, you know, on the sides, because you'll be folding it over. And this is, you can put pieces of jewelry, gift card. Sometimes I even put candy in it. And put your top back on. And if you have your ribbon, I kind of like, my little snowman has this scarf. So I'm going to make a bow right at his scarf. And you can just wrap it as a package too. You can also, if you have some of those ready-made bows, lots of times they can work also. And I have, this is yarn. I'm using yarn for this one. Use ribbon, yarn, ready-made bow. And the ready-made bow, you know, you just would stick it on there. And then if you want a name tag, I just cut it out of a piece of paper or cardstock, put the name on it, and then with Scotch tape, double-faced tape or whatever, you can put the name on the box. Thanks
Good.
everybody
Thank
for
you.
joining me, and everybody have a healthy, happy holidays, and we'll probably be seeing you in the new year.